Hey guys, the Lord here, back in with day 25 of the 31 days of Halloween, and today we're taking a look at Death by Dawn. No, we're taking a look at, I made that joke in the last video, what am I doing? Today we're taking a look at the Diamond Select Dawn series Death. Death is Dawn's husband, and if you are wondering who the hell is Dawn, no, that's not my aunt who lives in Florida, but, well, it actually is, but, it is a comic book from the late 90s that's very risque. The 90s had a lot of tits and ass in their comic books, and some of the ladies don't really care for it. Most of the guys go gaga over it for obvious reasons. So, your whole PC Me Too movement. Yeah, nobody gave a shit back then. Sorry, not sorry, but I don't make videos to be PC. I also don't agree with certain things. I just think that everyone has their right to their own opinion, and you know what? It's art. Deal with it. So, I'm looking at you, Marvel, making all your comic books tasteless as hell, but whatever. What do I know? I just know what sells. But taking a look at Death here. Interesting interlude to that, but he's not very 90s looking. I mean, he kind of is. He's got spikes on his elbows, but other than that, he's pretty, standard kind of design. He's just an armored dude with some creepy masks on his chest, I guess. I don't know what the deal with that is. I'm guessing it's supposed to be a chest plate deal. He's got one on each pec, or one on each side of his chest, although one's lower than the other, clearly. Whatever. Maybe it's a bandolier of masks. I don't know. I don't see a strap going across them or anything. Looks like they're just sitting there. But then you got his head. And his head is quite terrifying. It's literally a skull with no bloody jaw. And obviously his head does not move. It is just kind of glued down with this piece in the back. Now there is a variant where he's got a human head, which I can only assume fills this void here. And for the most part sits in there, is glued into there. Maybe there's even a slot back here where it pegs in. But this is not that. This is the skeleton version, the cool looking version, I think. And the version I like, so deal with it. But articulation, since we're talking about it, actually, he comes with an axe. It's kind of funny. Not the executioner's axe, but an axe. Swing of the axe. Sorry, I've been listening to a lot of Power Trip lately, and when I see this, I think of that song. Executioner's tax for anyone who's curious. But articulation on this guy, his shoulders will move out to the side about that far. Yeah, about that far. Feels like he's got a bicep cut, but I don't think he does. Maybe he does. Does he? Kind of feels like he's got a bicep cut, but I don't think he really does. But if it's there, it's like frozen on both of mine. But his arm will move forward and back a little bit. The shoulder pads are attached to the kind of collar piece here, so they move out of the way a little bit. He's got a swivel at the he's got a hinge at the elbow and a swivel. So I'm guessing that's where the bicep cut is, though it feels like there is one up on his shoulder there. I'm not sure if it's just stuck on mine or what. Let me try this. I'm gonna say it's stuck on both of mine, but it could also not be there. That is a possibility. It doesn't really feel like it moves there. It feels like it's just glued in place. So, yeah, don't mess with that. If it moves on yours, great. It does not on mine, but he's got the elbow rotation, so he really doesn't need it. He's got the waist swivel, which is kind of useless just because of his belt. He's got the sucky wide-jointed hips. Yeah, they move out a little bit, and then you gotta swing them forward to get them to go out, but it's just not worth it. I just leave them like this. He's got a thigh cut that works, but good luck with that. Single joint at the knee, swivel at the knee, as well as a boot, or a shin swivel, which is all but useless. I would have preferred maybe a hinge joint or something, just so he can balance a little better. Because he is a little bit tricky to stand sometimes, as he stands right up now. Thanks for making me look stupid, guy. Yeah. But getting his axe in his hand, it's fairly simple. You just slip it in. That's what she said. I mean, it's not hard, but it just doesn't like to stay in. Unfortunately. There you go. He's got the axe. And now we'll do a size comparison, because this dude's actually pretty freaking tall. He's insanely tall. I mean, here he is next to Jack-o'-lantern, and yeah, he's a big boy. He's like a whole head taller than Jack-o'-lantern, and Jack-o'-lantern's not exactly a short figure, so, you know, to each their own. But unfortunately, I don't have my Dawn figure. It's not actually the one that went with this guy out right now. I need to buy the Diamond Select Dawn still. I do not have it as of the time of this recording. Maybe I will find it eventually for a price I'm willing to pay, but I know this guy took a while to find, so I can just imagine that'll take just as long. Or maybe not. I actually haven't looked it up in a while, so probably expect a review on that figure in the future at some point, just because I'm not sure when that'll happen. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's edition of the 31 Days of Halloween. Stay tuned, because tomorrow we're taking a look at one of the two Iced Earth cover girls from the Dark Alliance Series 1. That, of course, is going to be Jade, the Chinese vampiress. Yeah, it's complicated. But, with that being said, till next time, I'll catch you guys later with day 26 of the 31 Days of Halloween. Woo, Charles! Could see he's got a giant gap there. Oh, you don't care. Bye.